I started thinking about this day years ago. As a child, I loved back-to-school shopping. A new pencil case, new sneakers. There's nothing better. But today, it's shopping for the pinkest, sparkliest book bag you can find. For my very bright, extroverted 5-year-old little girl. She's starting kindergarten, starting her school career, the biggest milestone in her life so far. Or is it? At first, it was the day I became a parent and brought this sweet little baby into the world. But then, there were her first words. Those first steps, the big belly laughs. Now it feels like this is it. The school supply lists, bus schedules, and trying to figure out how to get her name off the wait list for after-school care.
As soon as they start school, you're going to blink and they're going to be finished and it's going to be their high school graduation and you're going to think, what happened? And I can imagine because, I mean, he's a big boy now starting school, and I remember just the other day he was a newborn baby cradled in my arm, and now my arms are not big enough to cradle him at all. I can barely take his torso in my arms there. So yeah, I think this is definitely the start. I mean, don't blink now because we'll have missed it. So
Katie's son Ben starts kindergarten in a couple of days. She spreads out all the supplies on her living room floor. We compare kids and fuss over the best lunch containers to put in his new Spider-Man book bag.
So I really noticed, even just this summer, like her height, we're up a size in clothes, and I find she's imagination is through the roof. Like, they are ready, but my goodness, like, they really aren't our babies anymore.
I think definitely their imagination has grown. You can see they're sort of maturing and their intellect is growing and they're ready to start. They're curious about words. Mommy, what does this say on the page? And they're starting to put together like there's text on this page and it means something. But at the same time, that emotional regulation, the tantrums, the I want it this way and I want it right now, that instant gratification and the following of routines and the listening to instructions, that toddler side is still there. And it's, it's this mix mash, like what is it going to be like for them going to school?
All the same thoughts are going through my mind.
4 large glue sticks. So look up here. The shelf is empty. We'll have to go to another store then.
Yeah, after this store.
What other store?
We're back at the store again, this time searching for the big white glue sticks, a must-have for the school supply list, but impossible to find in Corner Brook this week.
Emotions aren't a bad thing, and I think we need to teach that right from the hop.
To put my back-to-school worries to rest, I reached out to an expert in this field, Vanessa, who talks all about co-regulation.
So when you hear about parents like me and yourself too, I mean, what do you have to say to a mom and going through this massive milestone that I'm approaching?
Yeah, I would recommend basically trying to keep your own fears at bay and talking through any fears or any questions your child may have. Like, give them the opportunity, because the important thing I guess about self-regulation and about co-regulation is giving children agency from birth onward, from the time they're able to communicate, and they are communicating with us from the time they're born. It's giving them kind of a say in what's going on in their lives and asking them, what would work for them.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go get your book bag.
Okay, so as we practice school drop-off, I am making her a part of all the decisions about her first day of kindergarten. And I know I'm not the only parent wiping away a tear or two, or up late the night before worried about the bus or the uneaten lunches.
Yeah, Mommy.
Okay, Mommy help with the twisty part there.
Thanks, Mom.
All right.
But it's all going to work out just fine. She is going to thrive. And I'll learn to let go, just a little. For CBC, I'm Colleen Connors.